YouTube, what it do? You my fam. Welcome back. News to the channel. Just call me Kinfolk. So look, now today we gonna break down the Super Bowl halftime show. A lot of y'all was telling me, bro, you got to check this halftime show out. They showing so much symbolism. So I watched it for myself. I actually watched it and actually listened to it as well. Cause I wanted to hear what they were saying. I wanted to hear what was going on, see if they said anything weird or strange. But it definitely is a lot of symbolism. So we finna tap right in, and we gonna point out. I'm gonna point out the symbolism that I seen. So without further ado, we finna tap right in. We finna see what's going on. So from the first couple of seconds, we had the Pepsi logo with something in the background that looks like a portal. Right, it looks like that same portal from CERN. And CERN, the title itself is Portals in the Sky and Other High Strangeness. Right, so right off the bat, kind of pointing to portal, meaning a portal for demonic entities, demonic worship, entity possession, and things of that nature. So at this halftime show, and it's the same thing every year at the halftime show. They get the most high up. They get some high up people to perform at these halftime shows. So when you see these celebrities at these halftime shows, know that they're higher up than your average celebrity, because every celebrity just doesn't get the chance to go perform at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the most watched program on television history. Right, you can look this up and you'll see in the top 20, 19 of them have been the Super Bowl. So they're only gonna get their highest members to come out here and program you. So, like I said, it looked like the same portal that was at Travis Scott concert, and we all know how that ended. So as we going in, the Pepsi logo, it almost looks like an asteroid going down to Earth. You know, that same asteroid that we always see in all these artist music videos. It was even a movie called Don't Look Up. If y'all seen it, it's on Netflix, and it was showing how the world found out they only had so long to live because an asteroid was coming down to destroy everything. So that was like the thing. Don't look up and see how close the asteroid is. Just enjoy your life. Just keep doing what you're doing until the time comes. So then as the logo goes farther down, it goes into the city, like it zooms all the way into LA. And then as it zooms out, you can see the city on Dr. Dre's hand. So that's like kind of like, I got the whole world in my hands. That's kind of like Satanism. You looking at yourself as your own God, because the world is in your hands. You are the Almighty. No one stands before you. As we go, we see on the halftime field, we see that same city. So they're depicting the city of LA. That's where they're performing it. They're depicting the city of LA. So we got Dr. Dre, and you're gonna see a lot of duality in this whole performance. So we got Dr. Dre. He's wearing the black with the white buildings. Then Snoop Dogg comes out. He's wearing all blue. He is quote unquote a Crip. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I would say they're trying to tell you who's gonna win the game right here. But Snoop Dogg has had that stigma behind him for years, that he's a Crip. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he's just supporting his team, and he's also from LA, so it makes sense that he will be wearing the team's colors. not really that far-fetched. So they point down, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg point down, and 50 Cent is upside down, just like how he was upside down in the club music video. So, and this is the song that he's performing in the club, and it's kind of funny. In the club music video, 50 Cent shows himself being cloned in the music video, in a video that's supposed to be about the club. He wasn't even at the club until like 2 minutes in. The music video starts off, he's in a desert somewhere getting programmed, and it's showing him putting a chip in his back, like he's getting programmed. And so what this is right here, this upside down, this is also a form of duality, right? As above, so below. They following that Baphomet stolen slogan, right? As above, so below. And if you pay attention, 50 Cent slowly does the same hand symbol as the Baphomet. If you pay attention, while he's upside down, he actually does it, right? And they showed the same thing in the Monday.com advertisement, where the people were upside down, right? As above, so below. We defy the rules. We make our own rules. We don't live by the rules of God. We live by duality. As above, so below. Good. God is evil. Lucifer is good. This is the rules that they live by. We make our own rules. We don't follow the rules. And he's also in the red room. Now we know the red room is where these people go to summon different entities, different spirits. Some of them this might even be the room where they sacrifice, certain animals and things of that nature. But as you can see, this is offset from the Migos music video, The Red Room. And as you can see, he has the pyramid right up there, and he's surrounded by candles. This is like obvious demonic possession, or excuse me, demonic summoning, right? Demonic worshiping. This is exactly what this is. And a lot of these artists take pictures in this red room as well. You got Lil Peep, and well, he's not actually in a red room. It's actually a red door, but it's clear as day what they want you to get out of this picture, because he's even wearing a jersey, the New Jersey Devils. What are the odds? See, these people are very strategic in what they do. He's wearing that specific jersey for a reason. They're trying to get across to you what this red room means. Although he's not in a red room, but he is in front of red background, and he has the jersey, New Jersey Devils, right? Justin Bieber had the same thing on his album cover, Changes. He was in the red room as well. This is something artists constantly allude to. And as you can see right here, 50 Cent's throwing up the Baphomet hand sign. He does it real quick. The average person wouldn't catch it, because they don't even know what they're looking at. And also peep as well, 50 Cent is wearing duality, the black and white stripes, on his wife beater. See what I'm saying? So it's duality all around this halftime performance. 50 Cent, he up there looking like a dollar. You know what I'm saying? He didn't got big as hell. And he does the Masonic point, right? And he points up and he looks up like he's worshiping something, right? And a lot of these artists, matter of fact, each of those artists did the same thing throughout their performance. They always pointing up, but you would think they're giving their like worship to God, right? But you can see LeBron doing the same thing as he's pointing up right before his games, and he's throwing up the pyramid after he looks up. So who are you actually worshiping when you're doing that and you're looking up and pointing to the sky? Because we do know that the God of this realm is Satan. So when they looking up, that's who they looking up to. That's who they looking up to. what's his name? Kendrick Lamar's performance. First of all, that hand over the wrist is a Masonic gesture. So they have all of these people doing the Masonic gesture, not to mention all of their hair is dyed blonde. Uh, one of the commercials actually showed this as well. One of the Super Bowl commercials. I broke this down in the last video. Check that out if you haven't. But usually somewhere in these MK Ultra, these artists that are under MK Ultra, they usually end up dyeing their hair at some point in their career. They dye their hair blonde, right? And that's what they keep trying to get across with the blonde hair. Why would they continue to do this? Why would they continue to make sure that everyone, even their beard, their mustache is blonde? This is done purposely. This is done on purpose. And the same thing in this commercial. They made sure that everybody had a blonde wig on. This is MK Ultra programming. And I noticed the box that they came out of. So they come out of they raise out of a cardboard box, and the cardboard box says Dre Day. And Dre Day in gematria equals 33 in the reverse full reduction and the reverse single reduction. Also, if you look up there, it says National Football League. NFL is 13 in those same ciphers. So we can see those numbers that the powers that shouldn't be. We see the numbers that they love to use so much, that 13, 33. All right, 33 as in 33rd degree Freemason, 13 as the 13 bloodlines, 33 as Jesus Christ mockery. Jesus Christ died at the age of 33, so they're going to use that number and pull mockeries around that number, right? Because they know about God, they know about Jesus Christ. Their job is to make sure you don't. So this is why you see so much symbolism going on in these shows, these halftime shows, these music videos, these movies, and these commercials. They're doing everything to pull you away from God. And during Kendrick Lamar's performance, they form a 6-pointed star. So if anybody knows about the 6-pointed star, you could say these people are linked to Saturn worship. You know, they worship everything except for the creator. They worship all the creations. You see what I'm saying? So this is how you can spot someone that has been led astray. They worship all the creations, but not the creator. So right here we have the 6-pointed star that they're formed in, the Freemasonic star. You have six sides to the hexagon. If you do the math, 60-degree angles or something like that, it equals up to 666. This is why they like to use this 6-pointed star, especially in Freemasonic ties. So now we got Eminem doing the same Masonic point. You could play the devil's advocate because at the time he's performing Lose Yourself. And if y'all know, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. You see what I'm saying? That one shot. But we all know what he's really doing when he's doing that, because he did it numerous times, right? And they all did. So once again, we get the big shot of the duality, that black versus white, that good versus evil. Evil is necessary for good. Good is necessary for evil. These people don't just believe in just being a good person, because that's just too much to ask for, right? So evil is necessary as well. Like I said, they all did the same point. So Dr. Dre did it as well. Who are they worshiping when they're doing that? And then Eminem, as he gets done performing, he takes a kneel, right? So this kneel caused some controversy. And you have to understand what's really going on when these people are taking that kneel. You would think he's doing it for like Black Lives Matter or something like that, right? But you have to understand that these things are being put in your face for a reason. The taking the kneel is a Masonic ritual. It's a Freemasonic ritual. This is straight out of the Freemasonic book, right? Of their ritual, the ceremonies, everything that they do. So taking the left knee. So notice how everybody in this picture is taking the left knee, right? So in a ceremony standpoint, the candidate would take a knee before the master, and then it will be a conductor of the ceremony behind him. So they're giving tribute to the Freemasons when they do this. Now pay attention to that left knee. They're always taking a left knee, right? Same thing as Eminem. He's taking a left knee. Pay attention, man. They do these things on purpose. These things, you know how long they practice all these choreographed dances and all these moves, and you don't think he was, you think this was just impromptu right here where he's taking his knee? No, this is for a reason. So you have to understand, taking his knee is actually a Freemasonic ritual. Peep the NFL football players that are taking the knee on behalf of the social injustice. But see how we've been programmed to accept these Freemasonic ideas, these Freemasonic ideologies without even knowing. So you have to really do your research before you just monkey see, monkey do. See these people, these higher ups, they want you to just follow suit. And they're baiting you. They're race baiting you. You're not black if you don't support this. You're not black if you don't support that. That's all they're doing, is social engineering you through these influencers. And they're getting you to accept these Freemasonic rituals without you even knowing. Same thing with the George Floyd situation. Look at the police officer. He's taking a left knee. Oh yeah, I'm finna go deep on this one. He's taking a left knee on George Floyd's neck. Now I bet I'm about to tell you something about George Floyd that you might not have known. George Floyd was also a Freemason as well. He has the tattoo on his chest. So this whole thing was a constructed move, like I said, to race bait you. That's all they're doing. They're playing with your emotions, they're playing with your mind, and they're capitalizing off of it. Like the whole BLM organization, that's all they're doing is profiting off of fake news, for one. And some of these kids, like Tamir Rice's mother that actually lost her son, ask those type of people, ask those mothers that have actually lost their sons, do they support BLM? And they're gonna tell you, I feel like I was used. They're doing nothing but exploiting these people for the loss of their sons and their daughters. And they're doing nothing for them. They're doing nothing for the community. It's getting nothing. It's getting nothing. Oh yeah, I had this on my mind for a minute. Now I got the avenue. I got the right little thing. I got y'all here. I got a lot of y'all here because it's a trending video. So now I'm finna go in. So they got y'all. They exploiting y'all. Not to mention, you have funded actors that are getting paid to go to these riots and cause chaos on purpose. You think that you think that first person that broke the glass, broke the window on that small business, you think that was somebody that was really there for a good cause? Those people are sent in. Those people are paid for and funded. George Soros was already under fire for funding paid actors to go to these riots and cause chaos. Because what are you gonna do? Because you already let these people tell you that you're not black if you don't support this. So when you see somebody grab something and bash a window, what are you gonna do? You're gonna think that's what you're supposed to do. So you're gonna follow suit. And this is all they do. Y'all need to wake up and get off the Democratic plantation. Now, I'm not saying the Republicans are all good either, because it's Freemasonic ties, it's Jesuit ties, it's satanic ties in both parties. So stop playing this political game, because they're playing you. They're playing you. Look at what, and you got people like Joe Biden telling you that you're not black if you don't vote for him.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black, and you ain't black.
But look what he just did. Oh yeah, I took a drastic turn real quick. Look at what he did. In Black History Month, he just approved crack pipes and syringe needles. He just approved to distribute that to the community. Instead of funding rehabilitation centers to fix the problem, we're gonna keep the problem going. So you don't take dirty needles. But that's the man that sat there and told you you're not black if you don't vote for me. Stop letting them use your blackness as a weapon against you. Stop making these people feel like you have to prove your blackness to them, because they're doing nothing but manipulating you, and you fall in suit. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example right here. This was a constructed event. This was manufactured. Here's your boy LeBron with the black boule tattoo on his chest. This man is an initiated Freemason. Everything these people do is constructed. These people are following instructions, and they're doing nothing but fooling you. Trayvon Martin's father was a Freemason. These are constructed events going on, and they're socially engineering you. They fooling you, they deceiving you, and they're using your blackness as a weapon. America, wake up. Back to the halftime show. So Eminem is seen doing this. He's doing this kneel for a long time. He's doing it for almost like 15 seconds. He wants you to see that he's doing this. Keep the black and white tiles in the background. Right? Duality all around this video, like I said. Duality again, you got $1 with sitting there with Mary J. Blige. And then at the end, right, Dr. Dre got the devil horns on the low key. Eminem, once again, he's giving salute to his Freemasonic ties. You know, they all are a part of it. Let's not get this confused. But once again, he's doing that Masonic pose, the grip of the wrist. Now I could see if you just had your hands like this, right? This is like a normal pose where when you don't know what to do with your hands, you just sit there and cup your hand with your other hand. But when you grab your wrist, I want you to grab your wrist. Feel how awkward that is. That you have to knowingly do that. You have to knowingly grab your wrist. It's the reason why he's grabbing his wrist and not just resting his hand in his other hand for a normal picture. If you didn't know what to do with your hands, he's doing that on purpose. It's a Masonic gesture. And once again, Dr. Dre shows his satanic ties, and he's throwing up the devil horn, right? And that's the end of the music video. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. What y'all think about the symbolism. If you have anything to add, please do. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm out.